Welcome back to Popes and Pylons. Let's play some more Old World. We're of course Babylon and Queen Gashansulu, the noble, the freaking charismatic. She's producing 240 civics every turn. She's giving 272% discipline production, civics production, to Borsippa, which is another 30-ish discipline civics. It's just she's crazy. Also, apparently, we need a third husband. Now, I don't know what's going on here. This guy's both dead and severely ill. I mean, clearly he's dead, right? That has to be what the skull means and the grey face and all. But also he's still our husband. Weird that. We are also in a bunch of wars against all the tribes. Oops. All the tribes we know. And against the Egyptians. Which is a war we didn't really want to have or start. The Romans dragged us into it. And we were just like, fine, we'll do it. We've stirred a bit of a Vandal's nest down here. And we need more troops to deal with that. Also, a bit of a Gaul nest up here. Which I think we can deal with. Another Gaul nest up here, which maybe we can deal with. It's a bunch of troops. Now, you guys... Okay, we did just end the turn before we stopped the last recording, so we do have a bunch of moves to make here. That's good. If this was the end of the turn, I would be very worried. As it stands, I'm only slightly worried. Unfortunately, I can't get my spearmen into a position to... Well, I guess I could go here and pierce through this. But I'd rather leave the guys in the encampments for last. Because they have the most defense. I'd rather kill as many of these guys as I can to then not get killed in return. Seems sensible. Which I guess we can do by poking and then shooting. And, oh yeah, we did get rid of that. Looked like it didn't die, but it did. And then I would like to not be in range of tons of their ranged units. You have Eagle Eye, Sniping, 3 range. So I should be able to move you one back into the scrub, where you're still somewhat protected against ranged units. The forest would be better, but there's no forest around here. Just scrub. Scrubs all around. Let's get over here on this hill. And then shoot. Find a nice hill to die on. Hopefully not. And continue to see what else we can do. I think dealing with our barbarian engagements first is sensible. Now, I have an elephant here that can start by trampling these guys and then just continuing to hurt stuff. Not sure if I can get to kill stuff, but we'll see. So let's trample over here. Yep. We are the news patch, by the way. I've been playing with the test branch anyway, and there's been a new patch on Monday. So I always try to be on the news thing. When this comes out for you, it's almost next Monday, I guess. So there'll be a new patch soon, but not immediately. One change that happened is that the march, so if you want to move more than your 3 allotted fatigue moves, now costs 100 military training instead of 50, which I think is a good change. It was a bit too abusive. And a bit too easy to just have giant armies and move everywhere at once. Now I won't be able to trample kill these guys, I don't think. You do 2.5 bars. You do 2 bars and you do 2.5 bars. So that's only 7 bars. We need 10. So that would not be a kill unless we crit. Now you would do 3.5 to these guys, and then you would only do 4. So that's also not lethal. Seems like I won't be able to use another round of trampling. Unless, no, there's zone of control. I might be able to move you a step back. Move you onto that hill. And then at least kill these guys, which might save these guys. Yeah, I think we're gonna have to give that a go. So we move here, we move here. We hurt you a lot, and then we delete you. Hopefully you can survive shots from 2 of these. You are in trees, so that should be okay-ish. And then you... I guess I'm gonna have hit that guy a bit. Any other... Oh, we're retreating from this one. I think I want to keep doing that. I really wish I had a settler here so I could already heal. But I don't and I can't. Just run away as far as possible, I guess. And then... what's this event? Oh, choose governor, I guess, for Babylon. Pastures and camps, not super interesting in Babylon. AKA not at all. Nets is very good. The rest on you is not very good, but I do like the bonus net output. Sure. Might be able to use the others elsewhere more effectively. That's my scout. I'm gonna come back to you later. That's my settler that was bound for here, I believe. It's time to do this one so we can reinforce down here. You are what kind of family? You're Chaldean. And the Chaldeans are the mines and lumber mills people. The reason I'm checking that is that I just learned that a city, if a settler founds the same family city that it's from, you get +1 citizen at the start of that city. So we might want to consider that. It might still not be what we're doing, but it might also be what we're doing. Do I get an overview somewhere? If I go to the families, cities 3, 3, and 2. So I should really be building an Am I Right city. Which is the one that just does basic good stuff. This, with all the hills, seems like a mine place, so we might want the mine lumber. I mean, this is also a mine place. And it has that real mine. So it doesn't really matter which one of those, I guess, is my Chaldean city. But then the Amorites, could make these the Amorites. I know they're called Amorites, but yeah. Now, where am I building settlers? This is another Chaldean family building settlers. And this is a Kassite family. So we're going to have a Chaldean city found, or an Amorite city founded by Chaldean settlers, which might as well be this. So yeah, you can continue up here and then build yourself a Chaldean family, Chaldean city up there. Alrighty. Workers, check military units first. You're supposed to guard that city side. You are walking somewhere. I think I wanted to get you down here for the support against the vile vandals. And you, I think just stay here, right? You're the right family. Yeah, you're Kashite. Keep the unrest down for now. Yeah, just sit here on sentry mode. You can just hang out. And then you are the new Ashuna city. Forum's always good. Workers probably gonna walk over here, so we don't necessarily need to build that. Yeah, let's build a forum. And you... Were you doing roads? No, right? Although I do need a road over there eventually, but I think you just built the gold mine here, which, I mean, just the gold mine. It's a pretty impressive city, but we don't seem to have a garrison yet, do we? So I don't see it. What's this place? That's Skull. Well, that's probably my garrison. It looks a bit like a skull, right? Probably because it's somehow sunk into the hill. Yeah, we have a garrison here. What does that mean? We have a road here and... Wait, road. No road. No road. Why do I have a road here? Did I start this and then stop myself? I guess. I think I start building that road. And then you're certainly here to build a quarry. Whilst, well, no, you're actually here to build a road first. As much as I want that quarry, connecting the city is good. Speaking of roads, you're clearly doing that, right? No, just looks like as if there's a road here, but that's just your shadow. Okay. So what's your job? Why are you here? Could see grabbing this gold. Maybe I just ran out of orders. I actually want to go and grab this gold mine. Seems likely, right? Tons of things to do, of course, but gold is gold is gold. Oh, the Great Ziggurat. Wait, is that a Tier 3 one? Oh, that's one that hasn't been built yet. I don't think I want to build it on the gold mine, obviously, but it's a wonder. Oh, this is my holy city. That's why we can only build it here. I see, I see. I'm gonna build your gold mine, but then I'm gonna maybe start building that Great Ziggurat. Actually, I should probably start this first. Because it makes improvements cheaper. It's not insane or anything. And I kind of wanted to build these wonders, right? Why couldn't I? There was a reason I couldn't yet. The museum, because I have a quest to do it. Yes. And it requires adjacent city and strong culture. And we had issues finding adjacency here. Right, and we didn't have strong culture anywhere else. I remember now. And if I look at my cities... Yeah, we still only have strong culture in Akkad, but developing 8 years. That's a long time in Nippur. So Nippur should be the first one to get strong as well, right? If I read this correctly. And so that's probably the place. Are you Nippur? You're Nippur. But if that's true, then I might as well spend some stone now building that ziggurat, right? There we go. Oh no, Babylon has begun construction. This time I know that's me. Attack us, river. Please live. Oh. Egyptians are moving out. Tons of damage, but not dead. And the Persians got a religion. My daughter got tutored, which is nice. Whew. That axeman is not much longer for this world, so this should be a kill, right? Yeah. So I shoot, and I scoot. And the question is yeah, I don't think I can risk this. You might die, but I don't like that. Let's have you run away. Ah. And what about here? Feels like these spearmen will also have to leave. Maybe if they can stand in forest. Ah, but there's a river there, so we don't do any damage. And this is just scrub, right? Yeah. I'm scared of just standing in scrub. Really don't want to use any lose any units here. Not really don't want to use any lunets. +1 charisma on you, my in-law. Fighting from urban or versus melee. We're not fighting a lot of melee right now. We were fighting those Egyptians, then we would be fighting a bunch of melee, but right now, no. Do you like the defense? It's just so very little. Are you sitting in urban? You're sitting in urban. I don't know if that gives you defense in urban as well, but I'm gonna just hope that it does. Also gonna shoot you dead. And make you run away. Run. You... Yeah, we have tons of orders. Cool. Get down there. You... I mean, might as well hit those gauly people. Stay. Yeah, get into my territory and start healing. Babylon, you probably just built a settler. Well, I do want to build more settlers, probably. There might be other things we need. Not really, though. Festival. Where's it red? Where's -3 red? Red is... -3 is good, right? That should be green. Must have changed that. Feels like this was green before the patch. But negative discontent is a good thing. Let's count our city sites. So we have this settler coming up, and one settler on the way. And we have 1 city site, 2 city sites, 3 city sites currently uncovered. And we're working on number 4 and 5. So yeah, I think Babylon has to produce another settler, even if it's a bit out of the way. Give me that. And Sapar up here can then finally build a specialist? Or maybe another Zoroastrian disciple. Still have work to do on that religion. Yeah. More disciples it is. Borsippa. Pretty good farmer. Ah, yeah, but woodcutters are what my heart is into. So let's do that. Oh, this looks different. They clearly upgrade the UI on this research screen. Yeah, it's pretty good. I really like it. This is easy to see what we get. Nice tooltippy. Very nice. Can I also redo the tech tree? No, that's still the same. None of these are things that we said we really wanted. Oh, free grade scientist. Yeah, I'll take it. Free. It's not free if I have to spend 2 turns of science on it. But hey. So you were supposed to be... I mean, this is very close. But we're also gonna get... What family are you? You're the Kassites. Camps and Gnats. Gnats? I mean, technically there eventually. Then again, this site is gonna have 1 camp, and then maybe more in the future. Why do I think this is also camp? Yeah, Camel's Camp, Game Camp, Elephant's Camp. These all might be in range of this. And here that's a pasture, so no camp. And then we don't know that there's any nets here. Except for that one. So yeah, maybe I have my hunters get over there and then have the Kashites here, Chaldeans, get over there. Sure. Run. I like the movement across the sea. You keep building that road. You do what now? At some point we want to be over in Nippur to build that wonder, but that's probably a turn or 7 away. We have 2 workers doing stuff around here. This is mostly done. I mean, yeah, I could build more farms. It's not a bad farm. We're not swimming in food. Fine. While you're here, build me that farm. And you have completed the connection, so you can now actually start improving things here. This is... Horse pastures make farms so much better, plus 40%. But there's no good farming space around here, and that feels to always be the case with these. I do want this for the culture and the money. And you're hunters too, so that's really good. But I probably build these 2 quarries first because we're right here. And then do the rest afterwards. And spend my last remaining orders on scouting. Should be hidden in this forest. Should. These guys might actually be moving out at me. And they completed the necropolis, but we knew they were building that, right? My sister is ill. So why do I not get to marry again? Is he dead or is he not dead? Is he undead? What's going on? Pleased family, sniping. Do we have something like being better from urban or something? No. So I just shoot you. And elephant you. And I'm going to give this my nephew hero here some... Do you have any stats? You have 3 courage and -1 discipline. I guess I stack up on the courage. And then... Ah, you're so close. Almost could get a kill with this, but we can't, so let's rather go and heal up. Now, it's probably not the turn to take this out just yet. You have Horsebane, Eagle Eye, and Sniping. So no particular bonus from being in the urban terrain here. I'd rather be in the forest. Won't change the... It does change the damage I do. Why? General, sniping, please. Trees as range is bad. In general, yeah, of course. Oh, we are fighting from him. We have garrison. Oh, that's my... Ah, there's garrison on the leader. Okay, so I'm gonna stay in urban here. Just shoot. And you have focus, eagle eye, sniping, and no general. So you would really like to stay in forest. I think if I move you in here, you don't die. What's the worst that could happen? That you, I don't think you can attack. No. Let's check these events. Peace with Persia. I'll take it. We could give them wood to also gain the opinion. I'm just going to take the peace. Be fine. A Lorien mine on tile 2079, which I don't know where it is, but it's probably good. What does a Lorien mine do? It does a lot. I'm going to assume this is on a tile that I own. 2079 must be here, right? Yeah, nice. Whatever Lorien is. But I take it. You don't need to do anything. Not being attacked by vandals down here, at least. Kind of happy about that. You stay where you are. You keep healing up. You Might as well get into the city territory soon. I guess I'll include the northern horses. Yeah, this is just scrub. This is nothing special. Yeah, I think I'll have the northernmost city spot here. And then this was supposed to be a... what city? This I'm gonna make Kassite, right? It's because of the camps. And this I'm gonna make Amorite, so this is a Chaldean city which fits the settler. Good. Do it. Build it. Dur Krigalzo. Dur. Get in there, heal up. Stay where you are, stay where you are. Did I miscount my cities? I still have one more than I thought I had. Feel like that's true. This is the new city and probably wants a forum. Also, a worker might be a thing. Got quite some work to do up here. Do you have the food? Oh, it doesn't cost food? Just consumes it? Yeah, okay. Let's start with a worker, so we don't have to walk it up there. So, 1 city side left. 2 city sides left. 3 city sides left, yeah. I already miscounted once, apparently. So, good thing I'm building more settlers then. Borsippa, you have been building woodcutters. Still have 2 citizens left over, so you could build more citizen projects. A nice miner. Trapper is not that interesting. Could keep going with those woodcutters. Or the bonus food. Let's do this. Still lack some food. You, my settler, want to be down there. Question is where? I can't quite... oh no, never mind. So all of these would include the horses. This would be the easiest one to get control of the nets over here. The pearls, which I do kind of want. I don't know that I get anything else. Also, it allows me to found the city this turn. So yeah, why not here? That's going to be a Kassite one. Same family, plus 1 citizen. Yep. And then suddenly you can also heal up. And eventually kill all those vandals. New city. Yeah, sure, forum. We're starting to be okay on orders, so at some point building some more workers might be okay, but we're not swimming in them yet. You should be connected, so we don't need that road there, but we do need to keep going with the road way over there. Which should also make it easier for our settlers to get there, which is cool. Whose turn is it? You? I have a garrison. Could build a courthouse, which would produce plus 2.4 civics. That's not very impressive. Barracks for some more military production in one of our military production cities, technically. Although we're mostly using it for food, I guess, at this point in time. Build another mine over here. It's not insane. Could see building a barracks here. It's quite a way to go from Babylon to anywhere. Maybe walk you to Nippur, and then maybe even have you build some culture buildings there to increase the speed of getting to the culture we need for the wonder. Any goody hats at all left over? I'm not expecting that at all. Well, there's still Romans in the way. I assume the Romans are still at war. What else do we want? I mean, I guess it's good to have a Chancellor. I don't quite know what a Chancellor does, but I'm sure it's going to be useful. How's that the tooltip? Just gives me money? Colonization is actually very nice. Serfdom isn't bad. Let's check out the tech tree. Where do we want to go? I would like the next upgrade of my special archer. Or does that... I think that just requires a specific building, right? I think that requires a building, but I don't see. Wait. Let me talk to my special unit archer here. Oh, we look somewhat old right now. How old are we? 60? Really don't want to lose the lady here. What I'm here for, I want to look at... I can't see it if I'm not in my own territory. Were you not able to see that before? Dang it. Okay, Akkadian Archer. Upgrades to Cimmerian Archer, which requires a Citadel, which is an urban building that is unlocked with... nothing? Urban building requires improvement Citadel. Oh, it just requires legendary culture, apparently. Did you say that? Tooltips, come on. Legendary culture. Doesn't say that I need anything else. Oh, but we're far away from legendary culture, so... can't really do any of that yet. Can we build these? And we got this one for free. What do I need to build them? Getting a bit off topic here, but I do want to know... Akkadian Archer. Doesn't tell me, eh? I know I already have one, but I still want to know what I need to do to build one. Is that in the books? Akkadian, no. Babylonia. Starting checks, unique units, Akkadian Archer. WK. Requires a stronghold, which requires strong culture. So we could build a stronghold in our one strong culture city, and then we could start building these. Okay, that's nice. Doesn't help with the tech choice. But hey. Coinage. Build markets for tons of money. I think I want to unlock a Chancellor, whatever that does. Where was that? So green border means I don't have it yet, right? No, these all have green borders. So if it doesn't have a green border, I don't have it yet. So we have mana, siegecraft, which gets me to catapults, which I don't necessarily super want. Cartography. Crossbowmen sound really powerful. Wow, they are really powerful. I mean, that requires tons of tech. Navigation. And cartography. And torsion. Just this one, which does ballista. Which in turn requires siegecraft. It's a lot of work to get to strategy, but crossbowmen seem really strong. 8 strength and 50% forward bonus and bonus versus melee. Yeah, I'm gonna click this and then we're just gonna see. None of you actually... Is that true? I thought navigation was on the path, right? Yeah. Requires navigation. So we need siegecraft. And we need navigation, both of which are available, but they're not marked here. Probably didn't update. If I were to do this, yeah, there we go. Now they're green. So let's go with the one that gives me a law. And do our military units first. I guess kill you off, and then next turn, hopefully we can start hitting on that thing there. You have a leader, you do not. So let's have you shoot first, and then you get the kill. Plus culture for, I assume, the nearest city. Which is not nutty helpful, but it's not garbage either. And I think I can move you back in to help with taking the encampment next turn. Over here, we should be able to take this turn. Act of supplication, the surviving Gallic nobles offer you a wealth of jewelry, fineries, and icons representing their culture. Expect to wear the traditional raiment. And generals grumble about it. So we could refuse. Gauls hate us even more, but we get legitimacy. Okay. Could make them like us. We lose the legitimacy. We get a charisma, which you know I like. And or we could just grab money. Interesting. So charisma is inherited, but they did change the way this works in the newest patch. I think before it was always you just added up half. So each ruler left half of their legitimacy for the next ruler and the ones afterwards. And I think now there's a decay over time. Like rulers that are generations away give you less. So the 2 we could gain here would be 1 more legitimacy for our heir. It's not very much. And I mean, we are 60. Being 60 is also what kind of makes me not want to do this. Because yeah, we get some more civics. It's a lot of civics. I mean, if we live another 10 years, that's 300 civics we just get here. Which are currently converted to science because we're capped, which is kind of good. And the money we don't super need. I guess I do this, even at the cost of 1 legitimacy. And then I'm going to put a cut in here because we're over time once again. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you like what you're seeing, as always, please hit that like button, subscribe if you're not subscribed yet. And if you have anything to say, do it down there in that comment section. Thank you guys for watching. See you guys next time.